Alright, Guardians, this is the final third part of the development team update from Bungie last night. This is going to go over Eververse changes, XP changes, as well as what Rat talked about, which is clarifying what content is available to who if you earn what. So, expansions are purchasable updates that typically add new story, destinations, gear, as well as new Crucible, Strike, and Raid layer content. They're pretty cool. That I don't believe includes Crucible modes. I want to think that's correct in thinking. I think that only refers to maps. Seasons introduce content that is made available to all players of Destiny 2 at no additional cost, such as Iron Banner, faction rallies, and their rewards will be available to everyone as part of Season 2. Additionally, going forward, we are making a change that new seasonal rewards from Crucible, Strikes, and Trials of the Nine will be available to all players. That's pretty cool. Faction rallies will return January 16th, and Iron Banner will be back on January 30th. So that's awesome. If you follow me on Twitter, that's pretty much what I figured would happen. Alright, let's get into the meat. The Eververse. We recognize that the scales are tipped too far towards tests at the moment, and Eververse was never intended to be a substitute for endgame content and rewards. So we'll be making 3 changes for upcoming seasons. We're shifting the balance of new content in favor of activity rewards over bright engrams. This includes adding ghosts, sparrows, and ships, to date found only in bright engrams, to achievement reward pools. So I'm assuming that means the Crucible is going to get its own ghost shells, ships, and sparrows. Zavala is going to get his own ships, sparrows, and ships, sparrows, and ghost shells. Those vendors. Maybe planetary. If we get planetary ghosts, that would be phenomenal. And just have it rotate so it's either XP on this planet, Glimmer on this planet, those things, but have it specifically for that planet. I hope that's what they're going towards. We'll provide a gameplay path to earn bright engrams and all contained rewards, including event engrams. So, are they doing it like... How that reads to me, it sounds like Destiny 1, where you say you had 3 available chances to get from certain activities. Like, you get one for doing your first heroic strike of the week, one for doing Challenge of Elders once a week, and one for the weekly Crucible playlist. Your first match out of that, you get one. I kind of hope they're not going in that direction, but I'd like to see what they mean by that. And then we'll give players more direct purchase options and make adjustments to bright engrams to allow players to get the items they want more often. That is phenomenal. Destiny 1, if I wanted the gift emote, I could just go to Test Everest, maybe buy my $5 worth of silver and buy that emote. It wasn't at all like it is now. So that is awesome that they're going back to that. Next up, they're actually talking about Crimson Days. Crimson Days event will begin February 13th with even more changes on the way in Season 3. Must be talking about live events in general, but these are the changes specifically for Crimson Days. That's how I should read that, probably. Completing Nightfall, Raid, and Crimson Days milestones during Crimson Days will reward you an exclusive legendary emote, weapon skin, and exotic sparrow, respectively. That's awesome. So maybe I might have to find a raid team though? Question mark? Oh no. That's interesting. Hopefully you can get one of each of those from each of those. I don't know. How it reads is you get a legendary emote from the Nightfall, a weapon skin from the raid, and exotic sparrow from the milestone. If that's how it is, that's fine. I'm not too upset about that at all, actually. Players will earn double engrams at level up. 1 crimson engram and 1 illuminated engram for the duration of the event. Hell yes, that's exactly what they should have done with the Dawning. So when you hit that level up, you get your bright engram. You're also going to get a live event engram while you're in that live event. That's perfect. That's a great change. Crimson engrams can also drop from completing Crimson Days match, the Crimson Days match, and from completing the Crimson Day milestone on each character. That's awesome. That's another good change. I wonder what they mean from the sole Crimson Days match. Is that gonna be like a daily thing, or? I'd like to hear more about Crimson Days, I guess, to see how they're doing. Each Crimson engram is very strongly weighted to new rewards when decrypted until all new event items have been obtained. That's fantastic. I do not want duplicates. That happened a couple times during the Dawning, and it pissed me off. So, that's it. Those are some great changes. Looking forward to hearing more. And finally, XP, experience rates. We are still investigating changes to XP earn rates. Our goal with any updates to XP are transparency and consistent XP gains regardless of your preferred activity. Right now, it's too slow in general and lopsided towards grinding specific activities, which is not a fun grind. That's an understatement. You try and grind out engrams for Crucible, it will literally take you all damn day if you don't have that well-rested perk. It's ridiculous right now. And we want to fix that without making those activities low value to players who aren't grinding them. Fairness is cool. That is very true. Our first attempt turned out to be unworkably buggy, so we're having to investigate other angles. We will continue to update you as we move forward. So, no changes as of yet, but they are looking to do it. So, hopefully we get another update about XP gains soon. I would like to know what they were working on that was unworkably buggy. So, at least they didn't put it in the game and be like, well, here you go. And then it kills the game completely. So, good on Bungie for realizing that that first attempt was not a success. And yeah, that's going to do it. That's all of the changes, all the updates. So looking forward to hearing more about Crimson Days. Looking forward to hearing a lot more about certain things, especially XP gains. I'd really like to know more about that. Eververse is having some great changes to it. Really, really good changes. I would like to see more changes come to Xur, but for right now, from these three parts 1, 2, and this one, a lot of really good changes are coming. So hopefully you enjoyed this little mini series. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought. What are you most looking forward to? Is it Eververse changes? Is it XP changes? Is it raid specific perks on your armor and weapons? What is it? Let me know in the comment section down below. For me personally, it's the nightfall changes. One change I didn't see on there that I would like to see is the forge weapons have some kind of perk. Maybe it does more damage to Vex. I don't know. It just needs, those weapons need something a little more. But for the most part, it's alright. So, like I said, stay positive, be happy, be healthy, live long and prosper. And until Zerg comes, I will talk to you guys later.
Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back. Eyes up, Guardian.